Top Gun was released in 1986 and was directed by Tony Scott. It tells the story of a pilot known as Maverick who is accepted into Top Gun, and along the way he falls in love and goes on a personal journey.
So the reason why I'm reviewing Top Gun is because I've decided to watch and review both of the Top Gun movies now. I know I should have reviewed this movie a while ago, probably when the second one just came out, Top Gun Maverick, but I just didn't think about watching it. I don't know, it just wasn't really on my mind. So now I've decided to watch and review the two movies. I watched the first Top Gun for the first time last night, and what did I think of it? I actually thought it was a really well made, really good, and really well directed film. I really liked this film. I thought Top Gun 1 was a really good movie. I thought the storyline was just really well written. I thought it was very engaging. It had a lot of heart. There's some good humor. There's some good dialogue. There's some good interactions between the characters. The dynamics are very strong. I think the pilot storyline is executed really well. It's very interesting. There's some good action. And I just think overall the storyline is really well balanced. It feels like it's so well directed. It's got the perfect balance for a good film, in my opinion. And for a movie that came out almost 40 years ago, the cinematography is amazing. It's absolutely brilliant. It's so good. Some shots with the planes flying are just so cool to look at. Like, visually, this movie looks fantastic. It's a brilliant looking film. So yeah, the storyline, the action, and the cinematography in this film is really good. And the same applies to the characters. They all have very good dynamics with one another, and they all have very good interactions. Each one has development, and each one has time to shine, especially Tom Cruise's Maverick, who is a very well written and engaging character. And the acting is really good too, especially with Tom Cruise. I actually think his performance in this film is really good. So yeah, the characters in the film are pretty strong. I don't have a lot to say about them, but they're pretty good regardless for who they are. And the music, it's a lot of it is very old fashioned. A lot of the music is definitely stuff from years and years ago, but it's good. It's some good stuff. The songs and the soundtrack, the instrumental, it's really good stuff in this film. So yeah, Top Gun has a really good soundtrack. So pretty much, I really enjoyed Top Gun, and I kind of wish I watched it sooner.
Overall, Top Gun is a really good movie. The storyline is very engaging, very well directed. The cinematography is absolutely fantastic. The characters are really well written and all have very good dynamics with one another. And the music, while very old school, is still very good regardless. I'm really glad I finally watched this movie, as I'm going to give Top Gun an 8 out of 10.
So yeah, that was my review for the first Top Gun. Stay tuned for my next review, which is going to be on the sequel Top Gun Maverick, which came out earlier this year. Came out before the summer, actually. And I'm very intrigued to see it. I hear it's absolutely amazing. Everyone I know has told me that Top Gun Maverick is just amazing. It's meant to be a masterpiece, pretty much. So I'm pretty excited to see it. Stay tuned for my review on that. Until then, guys, take care, everyone, and skadoosh.